Hello, divine mermaids, union, beautiful beings of love, twin flames. This is Tefnut. I hope you're all doing really well. Got my sparkles on today to celebrate the energies that we're really like moving through this portal right now. We have a new moon coming up on the 7th, I believe, which is in about 2 days' time here, but it's on its way, and it's in Sagittarius, which is a very positive, expansive sign ruled by Jupiter, and we have Jupiter in Sagittarius, so it's aspecting our abundance, our expansion, our union. Right now, from what I'm being told from my higher self energetically, is that we've been doing the parallel, and now it's starting to like come to this tipping point of doing this. So we're kind of like from here, we're about right there. So it's kind of like this point of entering together into the reality with each other. And it's literally like the dream space has been in the walking daylight, which means that, as I was speaking about the aspects of dimensions, and sometimes our twin flame is in a certain frequency that is a certain kind of dimension that we either forgot we were in that space, or their sort of say was like they were here, you were here, and now you're coming here. You know what I mean? So it's like pathways now that are coming together and forming this holy union. And there's a lot of this energy that is coming through now from this expansion, and also the energy of Uranus and Taurus, because that gives us the stability. I've seen a lot of bowls recently, just pictures, and it's bringing stability to love on this planet. And it's also beautifying the planet because the planet Venus is in Taurus. So Taurus is Venus. And we have Jupiter. So we have Jupiter and Venus right now energetically. If we look at Uranus, which is about evolutionary experiences and is ruled by Aquarius, and it's actually aspecting a form of like new creations, let's say it that way, new creations and technology. And it's aspecting our relationships. So it's renewing and bringing things into coexistence together. And then we have the beautiful new moon aspecting in the planet of Jupiter, and Jupiter and Venus are like best friends, pretty much. You know, what would you want more? It's a Venus and love, abundance, and expansion. And that is kind of where we're at right now. We're kind of prepping for 2019. We're still in the 11th year, so it's been that gateway the whole time. Those portals have been full on, but they're also been extremely beautiful and new layers of the union unfolding for all of us, definitely indeed. So I wanted to take this time and do a reading. However, I'm also offering alchemy union readings at this time and sessions, and you can go to theholyunion.com to check it out. I am currently also making music because I'm inspired to create sound to forward move union, especially the aspects of dream and lucid dreaming. And that is, you know, the sacred divine dance is what brings the union together, because the twins are always dancing. And I felt that is such an aspect, like dancing within our physical reality with our spirit. That is what we're doing constantly with our twin. So I'm going to be also doing painting soon. But right now, we're going to focus on the energetics and look into that. So it's definitely this twin flame union alchemista. That's pretty much what I've been doing these whole years, and also right now. So I'm the alchemist of bringing union together and harmonizing that frequency of divine Venus and divine Jupiter. So let's get into the reading. But if you'd like a reading, I have the link below, and check it out, and I would be happy to read for you. So we're going to get into this aspect of Jupiter, Venus, and the union. And the union, as I said, they've been doing this like for lifetimes, and then also in this life. And now it's like we're coming to this point of it's merging and coming together. And there's this aspect of Venus that came through, actually, because Venus is all about love. So this is the star of Venus, Al-Uza Venus, star of Venus. So I like to say that through the dimensional aspects of how our twin comes into our reality, is that we give birth to our twin, such as our twin gives birth to us. And that is part of the alchemy process, actually. We are birthed out of water. Not all unions are literally like this, but in my union, we birthed out of water, such as Venus. And Venus is like the waters of love. She is also, if you look at Aphrodite, sacred sexuality and wisdom of, ancients. And this aspect of Venusian renewance in terms of this golden renaissance we're coming into, the age of Aquarius. And that's why I was aspecting Venus and the energy of Taurus with Uranus, because we're literally looking at the golden age, like a new golden age. That is the age of Aquarius. It's a renaissance period, but it's a new kind of renaissance. That is about love, it's about creativity, it's about expression, it's about communication, it's about living a golden life. And that is what the union is. It is a golden orb of love. And that golden orb of love transcends everything around it. It transforms everything. So right now, we're going through a transformational period to get us ready for that full, blissful union that we are about to enter, all of us. And this is such a beautiful aspect, because the first card we actually got on the top, which crowns the reading, is the King of Cups. And he's like crowning the reading, which is beautiful. So the King of Cups is like in the center of the unification energy on the pathway. And he is there he's bringing the cup, like he's just bringing the cup to the union. Divine Feminine is doing a lot of the process of alchemy. The Divine Masculine is sitting on his throne, which one might say he's a bit stubborn energetically, but in terms of union, he's very committed to union. He's very committed to this love. He's very committed to the creation aspect in, as the new platform on the whole world. Like the union is about the world, the universe, literally the twins create the universe, and all of it around it just becomes part of them. And it is part of them. Every single thing is part of them. If you merge the faces of you and your twin, you'll start to see that some of the faces you have seen in your lifetime have been a resemblance of you and your twin merged as one face together. It's pretty amazing. Try it out. I think it's called like a Blender app. Try it. So literally like the union is really like coming to a point of like crowning itself together. And the aspect of these deep waters of remembrance, we have a ship and we have a fish, and like he has his wand and his cup, and the wand and the cup symbolize Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. In terms of the womb, that is the aspect of the Holy Grail, but the union is the cup. But when you merge the two energies together, that creates divine sexual alchemy within the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine, and that is what is the creation of the universe, which is sacred sexuality. But we don't need to get into that aspect. We're getting into the energy of the aspects of Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, and the King of Cups crowning the whole reading, which is like the returning of the Divine Masculine there and very firmly saying yes to the union. So energetically, like on a collective scale for the divine twins, like this is amazing. And this is what's going to be aspected in this new moon in Sagittarius. It is about the expansion of love, the expansion of abundance, the expansion. It can also represent children and financial expansion, financial abundance just flowing. And Venus and Jupiter want that for all beings. Like that is just that energy of divine creation, of Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, when you look at that. So this is like a beautiful aspect that is coming through. And this is the middle point. So it's like the Kundalini energy of the union, like that middle point of union. The road of union is right here. And this is the aspect of it. And the beautiful thing is that underneath it, we have the Lovers card. So we have the King above, and then we have a Waters, which is love. And below it, we have these beautiful beings being blessed by this angelic divine essence of God. The Holy Union is about God, divine feminine, divine masculine, embodying that here on planet Earth. We have the tree, and we have this is being in the garden again. However you might see it, like, letting your curls come down, letting your glowing face shine, letting the sun back in. And that is such a beautiful aspect that is uniting the twins. So it's like so there. It's ready to be born, literally, borns. So this aspect of that is absolutely divine and beautiful. We're literally at the tipping peak of it. And this is starting the energy between now and into 2019. So there's this energy of alchemy happening with the divine lovers right now. And it's really, truly beautiful, because in the middle, I want to talk about the middle part because this unifies the twins. In the middle, we have the chariot. So the chariot is about the forward movement. It's also about, having the castle, having it all, the yin and the yang. Like, it literally means God is bringing the unions together. And in dream space, maybe you have seen a lot of different dreams that are like living a different reality. Well, that is part of it. You have to look at all those aspects because time and space is created by the union. So that is just a super amazing energy. And again, we have the wings. That means the blessing of God. And it brings, if you see this like formation of the little red thing, it's kind of like the twins are like joining one pathway together now, and the castle is right behind them. It's almost like they've been brought to their castle. That's how I see this, because we have the lovers, and it's like they're being unified, and the forward momentum is together now. Like, it's this bit like from here, the 11 to here and to here. That's what's happening. So let's talk about the aspects of divine feminine and divine masculine, which is quite interesting. For the masculine, we have the moon card. And again, it's that 11 pillars energy. I see the sun and the moon merging there together, and I see a new moon at the same time. So that's divine feminine, divine masculine. And we have the crab there. So this is the energy of water and Cancer. And the sun, like literally the sun and the moon, like illuminating the path for the twins. We have the two dogs, and then we have the path right in front of them. So again, we're talking about this illumination of the union is happening now, and it's going to mark the peak during this new moon in Sagittarius. So it's a truly, truly beautiful energy, wolf and dog, and then we have this golden pathway of, the divine feminine and divine masculine. I really feel the divine masculine is feeling the divine feminine on so many levels, and it's such a beautiful energy. Because on the divine feminines, we have the magician. It's having all the elements together and manifesting, and we have the infinity. And if you look at this, we have 11 and infinity. And this is the one, the magician is the one. The divine feminine feels the divine masculine in an aspect of creation, of manifestation, of magic. And the divine masculine feels the divine feminine in that illumination of that divine alchemy. So it's like they're doing the same thing together. And divine feminine and divine masculine could also have both aspects because they are one. On the divine feminine, underneath the magician, she has some really beautiful cards. We have the strength card. Again, we have the infinity, divine feminine, divine masculine on the feminine side. So she's literally bringing this into physical form in the reality. And I feel the divine masculine is doing the same, but energetically, kind of like merging that energy and feeling it. Like he's feeling the divine feminine. We have the cup and the lovers, which is like the middle of the reading. So that is so, so beautiful. And then we have the chariot, which is moving the union forward together as one. And on the divine masculine side, on the next card, we have the Ace of Wands, which is about action. So he is going to take action, energetically, physically, spiritually, emotionally, going to take action. This is all the hand of God, like giving him the action tools, or giving him like what to do next, or energetically the divine feminine knowing that this is on the way to her. They're on the way to each other because God brings them together. This is truly beautiful. Like the Ace of Staffs is like the wands. It's like having all the energetic tools to create in the physical. And I like to see this as the divine magician, which is the divine masculine in aspect, but also the divine feminine in other, because it's all elements, divine masculine and divine feminine, bringing the alchemy together. And here with the Ace of Wands. So it's just this beautiful process that's coming together right now. The next card we have is the Page of Wands, and we see the 3 pyramids there. So the divine masculine is on his way. I feel there's a journey, and this is maybe the symbol of this, is the journey of them coming together and entering these gateways. And then we have the energy of, the moon and the sun, which symbolize divine feminine, divine masculine merging and illuminating something like an eclipse. And here we have this wand, this staff, and I can see the castle right here. See that? And that's where we're headed. You see that energetically. It's almost like the tools to walk the path of the journey to make union happen in the physical. Like the journey is there. He's on his way. That's what I'm feeling. And it's interesting because we have this beautiful card of the 4 of Stars on the external energy, which says advancements, and it's got all these stars. So I really feel that it's like the divine masculine is following his star, which is his divine feminine, or like, he's following the guidance of God of how to get there. And that again symbolizes this Chariot card. And it's really beautiful because the energy of strength, the magician, the Chariot, the lovers, like there's so much energetic energy coming through. And I really feel the divine masculine is feeling the energetics of the emotional space of the divine feminine, but he's also in an alchemy of walking the path. And we have this eye and this star. It's almost like a shooting star that's coming out, and she's seeing this beautiful, beautiful being and recognizing her for what she is, he or she. Doesn't matter on gender. And the eye is like opening it up. The third eye is merging with the divine feminine and the divine masculine as one. So we have this beautiful eye right there in the star. So it's like he's following the star. If you can see this, we'll look at it like this. He's following the divine star, okay? He's following the divine star to find her or come get her. And that's really beautiful. So the next, we have the cards of the feminine, which is the magician, and the strength card. But I keep seeing these infinities, 11s, manifestations, Ace of Cups. It's quite a beautiful energy. See that? And the lion represents the lion's gate as well. And just flourishing. It's really beautiful. It's almost like we have the divine feminine and divine masculine here on this side. And then we have the divine feminine and divine masculine on the masculine side. And below that card, below the strength card, which is affinity and abundance and love, we have the Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, excuse me. And again, it's that hand of God. It's like creation in action, the physical and the forward momentum. That's what we're seeing. And we have, again, I can see masculine and feminine, even though, earth can also be masculine and fire can be also feminine. But here we see these two hands like reaching out for each other, right? The physicality of something and the momentum of movement, again, with a chariot. That's amazing. So, and the lovers are, uniting, like under this energy of creation, manifestation, and action, and passion, which can also represent the Ace of Wands. So, and if you look at the magician has all those elements. He has the Ace of Coins, he has the staff, he has the cup, and it symbolizes, again, back to the cup, the King of Cups. So it's a really amazing energy that's coming through. And on the divine feminine's aspects, on the outer aspect, we have this angel of the page of angels, which is mysticism. So the divine masculine is feeling these advancements with the divine feminine, and the divine feminine is feeling this mystic heart, this transformation represents the butterfly, this mysticism and mystery for the union to bring something of spirit. This is such a beautiful card. If you look at the blue butterfly, it's amazing. So it's a really amazing energy because we actually have, for the divine feminine, we have the high priestess, which was below the other deck. And the high priestess is like internalizing from the womb into the outer creation, and with her third eye. The third eye connects to the womb, and the chalice is actually the representation of the universe and the womb, which is the Holy Grail. So it's an amazing energy. It's like this water pool, and she can just look into it and gaze into it and see like the moon and the sun merging together. Like that's what this new moon is aspecting. And this mysticism is bringing something up for this energy of the beloveds, because we have the beloveds and then we have her showing the way. Well, they're showing the way together, right? We have the beloveds, and it says, you who shows the way, 33 and 35. This is infinity. And this is, so 33 is a master number and 35 is the infinity. If you see that, it's like the lovers are showing the way to each other. The divine feminine might be feeling something energetically where it's like, which way do I choose? But the new moon is going to illuminate something. And I see the 11 again. Illuminate something. And the waters will show the way, which is the illumination of the moon and the sun coming together. Because that is what's happening. The moon is going to be in Sagittarius and the sun is going to be in Sagittarius, and that is going to expand and open something because the divine lovers are coming home to each other. And this is the card that has been like guiding all the readings, which is beautiful. What is rooting the energy below, which is harmonization, so accepting the harmony, accepting the love. Meditating is also really powerful for that. And this aspect of the illumination behind what's going on behind here, so the deeper consciousness with the twins, because we have the moon also in this deck, number 18. So it's illuminating something, and it's also bringing a veil up for an energy like karmic clearing to really see what is actually the truth. Because below that we have the lovers again. So we have double lovers in this reading. We have the lovers, and then we have the lovers in the deck of the Pamela Coleman Smith. So we have union on its way, and this is rooting the reading, and this is the middle of the reading. And what we have aspecting is the divine masculine bringing the cup to the feminine. So it's this mystery of water, this mystery of love. It's unfolding, it's blossoming, it's blooming. We have these high points of union coming now and into this next year, and then following that as well. The union is coming in beautiful divine timing. And if you need some clarity on your journey right now, I'm offering these beautiful Twin Alchemy recorded readings that are personalized. And I look forward to holding sessions with all of you. And I wish you such a beautiful new moon in Sagittarius, aspecting this expansion, this beauty, this love, this union, and illuminating something in our lives and celebrating union and love and expansion of abundance. So namaste. I really feel this energy is coming through in such a beautiful aspect. These twins are literally, we're coming together on a high massive scale, and this is literally orchestrated in the universe, this universal aspect of love, because it's such a beyond energy that is to be felt by all twins, and is such a magical time as we have that magician and that strength of infinity, a strength of love. Namaste. Mwah. Love you all.